At the beginning of the story, we see a girl rushing to school at high speed because she was quite late today. Then her eyes fall on a beast folk. These are actually humans with animal-like appearances. The girl starts thinking that lately she's been seeing a lot more beast folk. But she doesn't pay much attention and quietly heads toward school. Later in school, the teacher explains that beast folk were created due to an experiment many years ago, and they all live in a special place called Satama, with around 3,000 beast folk in this world. The teacher then says that these beast folk are now starting to enter the human world and have received special permission to live comfortably like humans. That means they will also study in our schools. But then a girl asks the teacher, "I've heard that beast folk are quite aggressive." The teacher tells them, "Yes, you're right, but only those beast folk who have been thoroughly checked by the government will come here, and they are starting today." Then we see the same girl noticing that the gate is closed, meaning she was very late. After that, she starts going through the back way, but there she sees a guy. She approaches him and says, "Are you late too?" The guy says he didn't know the way, so he got late. Then the girl throws her bag over the wall and says, "You should go this way too." Then she extends her hand toward him and says, "Come on, let's go together." At that moment, she sees that the guy is actually a beast folk, and then both stare into each other's eyes. Then the beast folk guy grabs her hand, climbs the wall, and thanks her. Then he goes to the other side of the wall. At this time, the girl was very nervous because she had never talked to a beast folk before. She thought they were quite violent, but nothing like that happened. Then the guy says, "Aren't you getting late? You should come quickly." But the girl wanted to jump but was scared of jumping. So when she starts falling, the beast folk guy catches her and holds her. The girl is completely shocked there. Later, we learn the girl's name is Mari. Her friends say, "You're late again today." Meanwhile, Mari was quite scared and says, "I talked to him, and he even helped me." Then the teacher enters the class with a new student, who is the same beast folk. The teacher says, as I mentioned earlier, he has a special opportunity to study in our school, and he's 16 years old, so you should behave well with him. The beast folk introduces himself as Hidaka Tsunagu. In the class, everyone starts talking about him. Then the teacher tells him to sit next to Mari. Poor Mari gets a bit nervous hearing this. Then Hidaka goes and sits in his seat. Mari thinks to herself, "I used to enjoy the view outside peacefully, and now this pillar-like beast folk has come in between." Then school ends. We see many people starting to take photos of the beast folk guy. Everyone is quite surprised seeing such a tall guy. Meanwhile, Mari is very scared. She was thinking what she should do now, and then she thinks she should at least thank him first. Suddenly, a boy approaches Hidaka and says, "Can you talk like animals?" Hearing this, Mari gets very scared and thinks, what if he gets angry? Then she thinks these people are teasing him too much. After all, he is a human too. But then another boy comes and slaps the first boy, saying, "You're a useless person. What kind of question is this? Your face looks like a monkey's, so can you talk to monkeys too?" Then Hidaka says, "Sorry, brother. I mean, I've never seen a dog until today. But yes, I'd like to talk to one if I ever meet it." Hearing this, both boys are shocked, and one says, "He said so much to you, and you didn't feel bad at all." Hidaka says, "No, what's there to feel bad about?" The boy thinks, is this guy trying to ignore me? Then he introduces himself as Yuki, but Hidaka ignores him again. Meanwhile, Mari's attention is also on them. Then Mari's friends call her. As she leaves, she thinks, no matter how big or strange he looks, he seemed very focused while studying. Then we see Mari going home. She thinks, if you think about it, my life is completely normal. I go to school, talk to people, study, and come back home or go out somewhere. But what happened today was not normal at all. I think I should talk to him tomorrow. Then her eyes fall on Hidaka, whom some guys are harassing. Hidaka tells them, "Sorry, but can I go home?" But the boys don't let him go and start making fun of him. It seems like Hidaka is about to attack them, and the boys start saying, "You're about to attack us now." But Hidaka tries to escape from the side, meaning he didn't want to fight them. But then Mari comes in between, causing him to lose control and fall straight into the water. Mari also gets very scared and runs toward him, thinking, maybe it's my fault. I should save him. She sees that Hidaka doesn't know how to swim, so she jumps into the water and saves him, bringing him out. Then Hidaka says, "What exactly were you trying to do?" Mari says, "I just wanted to help you." Hidaka says, "That was quite dangerous. You shouldn't have done that." Mari says, "But you fell because of me, and I thought you didn't know how to swim, so I did that." Hidaka says, "It wasn't your fault, and anyway, I know how to swim. In fact, you almost drowned." Then suddenly Mari starts thanking him for the morning. Poor Hidaka's tail starts wagging. Then he tries to control his tail, and this scene is really funny. Then, blushing, he starts saying that this is the first time in life a human has thanked him, so he also wants to thank her for all this. Then Mari asks him, "Weren't you angry at those boys?" He says, "Yes, I was angry, but I know humans are like that, and I don't want them to think of me as a monster, so whatever happens, I accept it." Then suddenly he starts sneezing a lot. He caught a cold, so Mari takes Hidaka to her home. Her mom gets quite surprised seeing them both. Then Hidaka starts saying, "I told you I'd go home," but Mari kind of forced him to come here. Then her mom says, "The river was very dirty, so you should freshen up quickly." Sometime later, Mari also starts thanking her mom. Her mom says, "He's a beast. Do you think everything is okay?" Mari says, "Let me show you something." We see Hidaka trying to talk to a puppy, and the puppy starts playing with him a lot. Mari is watching this hidden and thinks, "He's really much better than us humans." Then Hidaka goes to change clothes. Then Mari comes to him and says, "I was thinking I'd wash your clothes." Then Hidaka takes off his shirt, making Mari very shy, and she hides behind. Hidaka says, "No need to be shy. You can come here, and anyway, this is your house." Then Mari starts washing the clothes and secretly looks at Hidaka, thinking, his body is really amazing, meaning the girl has completely fallen for him. Then she thinks, "I'm really crazy. What am I thinking?" Then she tries to pick up the detergent, but her hand doesn't reach. Then Hidaka picks it up and gives it to her, but accidentally their noses touch. Both get very shy and step back. Mari runs away blushing. After going out, Mari first touches her nose, and Hidaka, while bathing, touches his nose and thinks, Mari's smell was really nice. Both are very shy at this time and thinking, "Why is my heart beating so fast?" In the next scene, we see Hidaka going to school. Then other beast folk guys ask, "Did any humans trouble you?" Hidaka says, "No, everything was fine." Then people start teasing him, "No need to lie." Hidaka yells at them and says, "I have to spend 3 years there, so no problem for me." Then he leaves. Then we see there's strong security, so no beast can come out without permission. Then Hidaka is shown in sports class, and he's really playing strongly. Everyone is very surprised, and his team players are very happy. They ask him to join the team. Meanwhile, Mari thinks, "I really like watching him." Then she looks at his abs again and gets very shy. Then Mari's friend says, "You've been looking at that beast person since earlier. Do you like him?" Mari, very shy, says, "No, nothing like that." Then we see some guys talking. It's quite unfair. Their team has an animal. How can we compete with an animal? Meaning they're saying bad things about Hidaka. Then we see Mari praising Hidaka's game. Hidaka tells her he's quite good at sports. While talking, Mari thinks, "He looks so cute when he talks, and I want to talk to him more." But suddenly something is about to fall on Mari. It turns out some boys did it on purpose to trouble Hidaka, and they lock them inside. Inside, we see Hidaka saved Mari. Then he asks, "Are you okay?" Mari says, "Yes, I'm fine." Then we see Hidaka's hand is a bit injured. Hidaka tries to open the door, but it doesn't open. Then he apologizes to Mari for getting trapped because of him. Mari says, "No, it's not your fault," and bandages his hand. Then she says, "Why is your hand so cold?" Hidaka tells her that it happens when he's nervous. Then he says, "The bandage is a bit loose. Can I tighten it?" Then he tightens it and tells her that where they live, there's no hospital, so they treat themselves. Only when serious do they get to go to hospital, so he wants to come to school to become a doctor. He wants to build a hospital in his village to treat his people. That's why he was very happy to get a chance to study in her school. But he doesn't think humans will let him stay easily. He always tries to stay calm, but people still trouble him. Hearing all this, Mari gets emotional and thinks, "To be honest, I heard Hidaka's heart, and I want his wish to come true with no obstacles." Then Mari says, "You shouldn't always be troubled. It can make you very tired and affect your studies." Then she says, "Maybe I can help you somehow." Hidaka says, "Why do you want to help me after all?" Mari tells him, "Because you're my friend." Then Mari realizes she said too much, gets nervous, and is about to fall. Hidaka saves her at the right time. Then Hidaka says, "Do you really want to be friends with me?" Hidaka is very happy at this time and blushes. The atmosphere between them becomes very nice, but suddenly something happens to Hidaka. Meaning Mari's smell feels different to him, causing him to lose control and become a bit aggressive. Then he starts licking Mari's neck. Mari gets very scared and thinks, "What's happened to him? Is he going to eat me?" Then suddenly Hidaka attacks her. He was about to bite her. Then Yuki comes and calls them. Hearing his voice, Hidaka regains control and moves far from Mari. At this time, he starts biting his own hand to control himself. Meanwhile, Mari tries to get close to calm him. But Hidaka tells her to stay away and says, "Please forgive me, I scared you a lot." Then Yuki opens the door. Hidaka thanks him and leaves. Yuki doesn't understand anything. Meanwhile, Mari thinks, I was really scared when he came over me. I felt his body heat increasing a lot, but I didn't feel bad, nor do I want to hate him. Then we see Hidaka thinking, Mari's scent was really strong, that's why I lost control. I'm really useless. I shouldn't have done that with her. What should I do now? Then he looks at his hand and says, you were worried for me, but actually you got more hurt. He feels very bad for Mari. Then we see Mari going with Yuki. Then Yuki says, did Hidaka do anything to you? Hearing this, Mari gets very nervous. Then Yuki says, I know he's not bad, but I was just asking, you don't need to tell. Then Mari says, my heartbeat was very fast at that time. Then in her mind, she says, the way he behaved, I don't think I can take his side now. For now, I can only think about my feelings. Then she says to Yuki, can a beast boy steal someone's heart? I mean, is it not strange? Yuki says, no, I don't think it's strange. Rather, it's a happy thing. Then Mari says, I need to control myself a bit. Otherwise, I might fall in love with that beast. Then we see some people who had placed Hidaka's books there. One boy says, this is complete trash. Let's throw them away. They notice this, and before Mari can do anything, Yuki goes there and says, what are you doing after all? Then one boy says, do you want to join us too? Yuki says, these are all Hidaka's books, and I think you should return them and apologize. The boy says, don't you think because of that beast, the power balance in school has gone bad, and anyway, he looks very strong. Yuki doesn't understand his talk at all. Then Yuki says, to be honest, that beast boy who lived his life very differently but is still trying to make it better. I find it quite interesting. Mari also thinks in her mind, Yuki feels exactly like me, meaning I also like being normal with him. Then the boy says, if you keep acting like this, one day he'll eat you raw. I think he wants to belittle us humans, so we should teach him a lesson. Then the boy starts throwing Hidaka's book far, but Mari somehow catches the book. Everyone gets very surprised seeing her, but the boy throws another book at Mari to make her fall. But at the right time, Hidaka comes and says, are you okay? Mari says, yes, I'm completely fine. Then the boy says, what are you doing here uselessly? Hidaka says, I heard some noise, and it seemed like you were trying to trouble that girl. The boy says, to be honest, we were talking about you here. Then Hidaka looks at him very dangerously and says, why do you want to blame us beasts to hide your weakness? Hearing this, silence falls there. Then the boy says, I'm a bit bored now, so I'm leaving. Then he leaves. Perhaps he got a bit scared of his words. Then suddenly Yuki jumps on Hidaka's neck and says, I know you got a bit angry just now, right? Seeing his strange behavior, Hidaka yells, this all happened because of you. Anyway, I can buy the other book. What was the need to tangle with them? And please don't take my side. I don't want you to have any trouble. Then Mari gives him the book and says, this is very precious for your future, so I'm happy I could protect it. Hearing this, Hidaka gets a bit shy. Then Yuki also says, no need to worry. From today, we are friends and will enjoy our school life a lot. Hearing this, Hidaka also gets very happy, and you can see his happiness, his tail wagging. Then Yuki touches his hair and says, you're quite soft, brother, but you don't look like it at all. Poor Mari gets a bit jealous seeing him touch because she wanted to do that too. Then Hidaka thanks both and says, I'm happy you behave normally with me. Then Mari says, I think others think the same. Then Yuki says, I have an amazing idea. We'll tell everyone in school that Hidaka is not dangerous at all. Rather, he's quite cute. Mari also agrees to this. But Hidaka says, you don't need to do all this at all. Then both look at him very cutely. It's really a cute scene. Then Hidaka also agrees to their words. Both get very happy. Then Yuki says, okay, then we need to make a plan a bit. But then Hidaka says, all that is fine, but Mari can't join us and you know the reason. He didn't want to scare Mari again. Mari also thinks, why can't he let me come near him after all? Then we see a class scene where the teacher is teaching. Then Yuki throws a note to Mari saying to meet after class. Then Mari starts thinking again. She thinks, finally, he's trying to adjust in school, but at this time I can't support him either. Has a wall been built between us now? Then they all come to Yuki's house, where Yuki says, as we three decided, we'll do this work together. Meanwhile, some kids are watching them. They say, we should stay away from this beast a bit. Then Hidaka looks at them, scaring them a bit. Then Yuki sends them out. Then Yuki asks Hidaka, why don't you want to go near Mari after all? Then Hidaka starts telling them about a special lunar eclipse. That's the mating time for beast folk, starting between March and April. That's why he started school in May. Then he says there are some side effects, like fast heartbeat and body getting cold. The government gives medicine for this, but still, they have to bear this all life. Yuki says that means you're not in full control and you can attack someone too. Hidaka says, yes, that's it, but this never happened to me before since birth. Actually, his birth was from a human and a beast. Then Yuki says, I heard that human and beast mating didn't go well. He was about to say more when Hidaka silences him. Then Mari also thinks, so that means Hidaka was born from a human and beast's love. It's really amazing. Then Yuki says, if you can control all that, then why were you telling Mari to stay away? Then Hidaka tells him, today I lost control, and I don't want to do it again. The moon doesn't affect me, but Mari's smell made me out of control, and I can't control this smell well yet, meaning the smell, so I don't want my friend to get harmed because of my weakness. That's why I told her to stay away. Mari thinks hearing this, I'm happy he considers me his friend, but because of me he has to suffer a lot, so I don't want him to have trouble because of me. Then Yuki goes out and locks both inside and says, my little brother messed up something. So this gate won't open now. Hearing this, both get nervous. Then Hidaka tries hard to open the gate, but then Mari stops him and says, you shouldn't leave everything like this, and anyway, how will we know once if it's dangerous or not? So we should come a bit close once to check your limit, then you decide if I should stay close or not. Outside, Yuki thinks, I know Mari likes him, she told me earlier, so now I should wait a bit. Then suddenly Hidaka grabs Mari and says, if I lose control and something happens to you, you'll start fearing me. Mari says, no problem, I still want to do this. Then Hidaka tells Yuki, if I become violent, stop me. Then he tries to shake hands with Mari. Both shake hands. Then he puts hand on Mari's head. Hidaka controls himself a lot. Mari starts thinking, my heart is beating very fast right now. Then she says, can I touch you too? Mari also starts touching him. She says, are you okay now? Hidaka says, yes, I'm completely fine so far. Then Mari thinks, what thing makes him out of control after all? I need to find out. Then Hidaka comes a bit closer and hugs Mari. Suddenly Mari says, I love you to him. Because of this, Hidaka suddenly loses control and climbs on Mari again. Hearing her voice, Yuki tries to come inside, but his brother doesn't let him in out of fear. We see Hidaka starting to bite Mari's leg. Then Mari thinks, why did he lose control after all? Then she realizes it happened when she told her feelings. Meanwhile, Hidaka gets fully in mood and says, I need you no matter what. He climbs behind her and starts licking. The scene becomes quite serious. Then suddenly Mari pushes him away and says, you need to control yourself, I know you can do it. Then suddenly Yuki also comes inside. We see Hidaka sitting quietly on the side. Then Yuki starts apologizing to Hidaka for coming late. Then he says to Mari, are you okay? Mari says, yes, I'm fine, and I think if I stay normally with Hidaka, there won't be any problem. Then Hidaka says, I don't want to hurt Mari again. But now I have some hope that I can control a bit. Hearing this, Yuki gets very happy. Hidaka says, I just said I can't take any risk. Don't you understand anything? Mari smiles a bit seeing them. Then we see Mari bathing and thinking about Hidaka. She thinks, what should I do so Hidaka doesn't lose control? I think he has problem because of my scent. Then she gets very shy and says, I need to control my feelings. Otherwise, Hidaka can become out of control again. Then she comes out after bathing. Her dad is saying that nowadays 20 people have started working in our office. Then her mom says, yes, it's become common now, and talking to them is quite easy too. Then her dad asks, how do you know all this? Then her mom starts telling him the old story. Meanwhile, Mari comes to her room and starts playing with her doggy. She thinks, beast folk are completely different from humans, and they can only connect emotionally with us. They have human-like emotions, but they are born looking like beasts and die the same. So is it right for a human to love a beast or not? Won't people find it strange? Then suddenly a message comes on her phone. She sees Yuki has sent a group message asking to have lunch together. Then Mari also says yes. Then she thinks, can I message Hidaka personally? Meaning say good night, won't it be too much? Thinking this, she gets very shy. Then we see Hidaka studying. Then Mari finally sends him a good night message. Seeing it, Hidaka blushes a bit and thinks, we've only met for 2 days. Still, she seems very cute to me, and she's trying to find a solution to my out-of-control problem. She's really very sweet. But after all, she's a human, so maybe I should keep some distance from her. That would be better for her. Then we see a school scene. Mari's friend asks her to have lunch together, but because Mari already has plans, she refuses. Then she invites them to lunch too, but Mari's friend Ritsuki says, no, we don't want to watch a beast having lunch. Then she gives Mari something to eat. Enjoy comfortably. We have no problem, but we're a bit curious if you're interested in him. Then Mari shyly says, no, nothing like that. Then she leaves. Then her friend says, lately Mari has started behaving strangely. I'm worried about her. Then we see the three, where Yuki starts telling his plan, saying to bring Hidaka to school in a car, which seems quite funny. Hidaka refuses this. Then Hidaka starts eating his food. Mari thinks seeing him, his mouth is so big. Still, he eats so neatly. Then Hidaka notices her and asks, why are you looking at me like that? Then Mari, a bit nervously, says, you were enjoying your food a lot, and it was fun watching that. Then Hidaka asks her to take a bite. Then suddenly Yuki says, hey man, I don't understand anything. This math problem is very tough. Hidaka asks him, you're studying even in lunchtime? Then Yuki says, if I fail the exam, I'll be out of the sports team. Then Hidaka starts helping him in studies. Both get shocked seeing that Hidaka is quite smart. Some days later, their exam day comes, where Hidaka topped and Yuki barely passed. Then Mari goes to her friend Ayano, who is the class second topper. Before Mari says something, Ayano stops her and says, that beast boy shouldn't be here. Saying this, she leaves. Then Ritsuki also sees her result and runs somewhere fast. Then we are shown a past scene where Ayano has been topper since childhood. Ayano shows her mom a book she wrote, but her mom doesn't pay attention. Then Ritsuki says to her, I want to read your book. After that, both become friends, so Ritsuki gets a bit worried for Ayano. Then we see the three, where Mari and Yuki say, you're quite smart, and did you check your result? Then Hidaka says, no, I haven't checked yet. Then Mari takes him down to show the result and says, see, you topped the class. Hidaka, seeing this, is not surprised at all. Then Mari's friend comes to them and says, have you seen Ayano anywhere? Mari says, I saw her seeing the result. She was behaving a bit strangely. I haven't seen her after that. Then Ritsuki starts saying to Hidaka, this happened because of you. So now you'll help us find her. She tells Hidaka to find Ayano by her phone's smell. Then Hidaka says, I can help you, but it's not my fault. Then Ritsuki says, you came first in class, so Ayano got very sad, so it's your fault. Then she says Ayano wanted to be a writer since childhood, but her parents never supported her. Her parents said if she tops, she can do her writing work, but because of you she can't do her favorite work now, so you should help me. Mari says this poor guy has no fault and you don't need to worry, we'll find her. Then Hidaka asks for the phone and says, I'll definitely help you. Then he smells the phone and everyone reaches the rooftop. We're seeing Ayano. Ritsuki runs to her and says, I thought you were thinking of jumping from the roof to die. Ayano says, no, nothing like that. I came here to throw my book and I'm quitting writing from now. Then Ritsuki says, no, you can't do that. I've only read half of it. You were crazy to write it. Why are you giving up now? Mari sees the book and says, if we try, we can pick it up from there. Then Hidaka says, if you want, I can bring it. Then Mari says, Ayano was writing this book despite so many difficulties, so now I also want to read it. Then Hidaka jumps down and brings the book back. Everyone gets a bit shocked seeing this. Then Hidaka says, I also want to read this book. Then everyone gathers in one place. Ayano says, you can't read it without permission. Then Ritsuki says, you threw it yourself, so now it's ours. Then everyone starts reading the book, which is a mystery novel. Seeing them reading the book, Ayano gets emotional and says, I want to apologize for what I said to you. She says, actually, seeing the result, I went crazy because my parents won't let me fulfill my dream now, and anyway, I can't compete with a beast. So I said all that then. Then Hidaka says, you shouldn't pay attention to all their words at all. You should just see how much your friends support you. Hearing this, Mari thinks, that means I'm also helping Hidaka. Then Ritsuki says, I really like your story. So you shouldn't give up like this and you should write more interesting stories ahead. I'll also try to convince your parents. Then she thanks both for today. Then Mari says, I told you he's quite good. Then Ritsuki also says, yes man, he's really amazing. He helped us a lot today. Then she starts teasing Mari a bit. She says, you should ask him for a date. In the next scene, we see Yuki and Mari. Mari tells him everything about today and says, I think both of them have started liking Hidaka now. Then Yuki says, you did all this without me. He feels a bit bad about this. Then Mari says, all this was possible because of you. You gave the idea to do this. Hearing this, Yuki starts patting Mari's head. Mari gets a bit shy from this. Then he says, sorry, I often do this to my little brother when I praise him. Mari starts laughing hearing this. Yuki tries to say something to Mari, but he stops. Then Yuki says bye and leaves. Mari thinks, what did he want to say to me after all? He was trying to say something earlier too. I don't know what he wants to say. Actually, Yuki wanted to ask if she likes Hidaka. Then we see Mari with Hidaka. Hidaka says to her, I want to talk something to you, so let's go home together. While going ahead, he tells that he got his checkup done and he learned he has no problem, meaning about the out of control problem. Then he says, actually, there's no problem inside me. I just need to control myself a bit so I don't become out of control from your smell again. Then Mari says to him, forgive me, you're having this trouble because of me. Then Hidaka says, I noticed that when I get attracted to someone, then I become out of control, and I'm happy that person is you, so I won't have much trouble. Then Mari starts thinking, I don't know why I'm feeling so happy. Then suddenly it starts raining. The weather becomes completely romantic. Hidaka starts protecting Mari from the rain. Then Mari moves a bit to the side and says, you're getting wet too, no problem. But Hidaka pulls her toward him and says, I want to walk with you like this. I'll be very happy from this. Everyone is watching them and saying, that girl is okay, right? That beast isn't troubling her, is he? But then Mari holds Hidaka's hand, clearing their confusion. Then both start going ahead. Mari thinks, I'm very happy today, and I should advance this relationship a bit carefully. Then she remembers the date thing. So shyly she says, Hidaka, can we go somewhere to hang out? Then Hidaka also says, yes, why not, we'll go together all three. Hearing three, poor Mari's plan flops right there. Then the next day they ask Yuki about this. Then Yuki understands Mari's feelings, meaning Mari wanted to go alone with Hidaka. That's why Yuki refuses to go with them. He says, I have an important match, so I can't come, so you both enjoy together. Hidaka says, don't you have even a little time? Then Yuki says, I need to practice more to play the match well, so I can't come. Then Hidaka says, can I help a bit in your practice? Yuki also agrees to this. He also says to Mari, come, let's practice together. Then all three come for practice, where Hidaka starts helping Yuki. Mari thinks watching them, actually, I wanted to go on a date alone with Hidaka, but when Hidaka said we'll go all three, I felt very happy. Meanwhile, we see Yuki getting very excited while practicing. Then Mari says to Yuki, Yuki, I really want you to come hang out with us too. We'll go after your match ends. Hearing this, Yuki also agrees to come. Then some boys come there. They say, beast folk are not allowed to play here, so we can't let him play here. Then Yuki says, sorry, forgive me, but it's lunchtime now, so I came with my friends for a bit of practice. I don't think there can be any problem from this. Then the boys start making fun of Yuki. You don't even know how to play well. Everyone else is also watching this. Then Yuki suddenly throws the ball hard and says, I'm practicing here to play the match well. So if Hidaka can't help me, you both help me practice. Then a boy named Yanagi comes. He says, I want to play a game with this beast. He's a third-year student. He challenges them to a match. Everyone gets surprised hearing this. In the next scene, we see Yuki apologizing to Hidaka for today and says, I shouldn't have said so much there. Then Hidaka says, no problem, you didn't do anything wrong. Then Mari also says, yes, you said right. I think Yuki will definitely win us. Then all three shake hands together. Then finally their match starts, where Hidaka and Mari are playing quite well. Everyone starts getting a bit shocked watching them, especially watching Mari. Yuki also starts thinking, really, Mari and Hidaka are playing quite well. From this, everyone will understand how awesome Hidaka and Mari are. Then finally the match ends. Everyone gets very tired. Yanagi says to Yuki, you played quite well today. He praises him, making Yuki a bit shy. Then while going back, everyone starts praising them and saying, you played quite well today even though you lost the match. Those people start teasing Yuki. Then Yuki says, seeing you both working so hard today made me very happy. I think from this, others will change their opinion a bit. Mari also starts praising Yuki that he hit an amazing shot today. Hearing this, Yuki blushes a lot and then says, Mari, enough praise. I'm getting a bit shy. Then he says, I'm very tired, so now I'm leaving. Then he leaves from there. Then Mari says, did I say too much? I was just saying all to make him happy. Then Hidaka says, I think he got a bit embarrassed by your words. Then Hidaka starts asking about the injury on Mari's leg. Then Mari says, I'm just about to go to the doctor. Then Hidaka picks her up in his lap and says, I'll take you there, but try to control your scent. Then Mari thinks in her mind, I'm trying, but I don't think I can because the way you've held me, I'm feeling very happy, so it's a bit difficult for me to control. Then we see Hidaka starting to lose control, and then he starts leaving from there. But Mari stops him and takes him to a place. Then Hidaka says to her, it's quite difficult for me to control now, so you shouldn't have brought me here. Then Mari says, actually, I want this myself, that you come close to me. Then Hidaka goes out of control and suddenly starts kissing Mari. Then he becomes even more out of control. Seeing which, it feels quite strange to me. Meaning, what can I say, this series is a bit too strange. Then suddenly Hidaka controls himself and leaves from there. Then Mari thinks, what have I done? I promised to control my feelings. and now because of my selfishness, poor Hidaka became out of control again. Then she says, but now it's quite difficult for me to control feelings because I love him. In the next scene, we see Hidaka thinking, I should control myself, but whenever Mari comes close, she seems very cute to me, because of which I lose control, and today I even kissed her. Then he starts blushing. Meanwhile, Yuki also sees that Mari hasn't come yet. He thinks, is something wrong? Then thinking about earlier, he blushes a bit and says, why was she smiling like that looking at me? We're just friends. Anyway, when Mari smiles, she smiles from the heart, making her quite cute. This way I'll also start loving her. Then Mari also comes. Her friend asks, how did you get so late? Then Mari says, the nurse took too much time. Her friend starts giving her notes. Then Yuki comes to Mari and says, Mari, are you okay? Mari says, yes, I just got a sprain in my leg. Now I'm fine. Then Yuki says, if you need anything, tell me. Mari thanks him for this. Then Mari goes and sits in her seat. At this time, both are very shy. Then a night scene comes. Everyone starts deciding a location to hang out. Then Hidaka says, we people are only allowed in school, library, and hospitals. Then Mari thinks, this is quite bad, meaning we won't be able to go to good places. Yuki asks, so can't we go to the park? Then Hidaka tells him that after growing up, they can go there. Then Mari starts thinking about the kiss. She says, after that, I tried a lot to behave normally. I had to tell him how I felt after that. Then Yuki's message comes. He asks Mari if they can go to a dog race. Then the next day, Yuki and Hidaka come to that place. Hidaka also gets permission to come there, from which Yuki gets very happy. Then Mari also comes there with her doggy. Her doggy is quite cute. Hidaka also gets very happy meeting him again. Mari gets very happy seeing Hidaka in formal clothes. Others also get excited seeing Hidaka. Then Mari's one friend Hidori also comes there. She starts asking Mari about Hidaka. Seeing all this, Yuki gets quite happy because everyone gets happy seeing Hidaka. Mari's friend also says that once a beast saved her from an accident, so she also wants to talk to Hidaka. She says, really, beast people are quite amazing. Mari gets quite surprised hearing her words. Then everyone starts playing with dogs. Actually, Mari's dog's name is Yuki too, and everyone starts calling him Yuki, from which the real Yuki gets angry and says, you're confusing me. Then he says, call me by my first name. Then he also calls Mari by her first name. Mari gets very shy hearing this and says, first time a boy called me by my first name. Then both blush a lot. Then Yuki says to Hidaka, from now, all three of us will call each other by first names. Then Mari thinks a lot about Hidaka's first name and says, if I call him by this name, my heart will definitely burst with happiness. Then Hidaka says to them, no, I can't do that. I'll call Mari by her last name, which is Asaka. Then Yuki goes to a person. Then Mari says, seems he wants to drink water. Then Yuki picks him up and says, you both talk. Meanwhile, I'll give him water and come. Then he leaves from there. Then Hidaka starts apologizing to Mari for kissing her yesterday. Then Mari says, no, you shouldn't say that. Actually, I wanted the same, and anyway, I like you more than a friend. So when you kissed me, I felt very happy. Then Hidaka takes her somewhere. Then they come to a place. Hidaka says, now explain properly. Then Mari says to him, first I wanted you to stay with us like this, and now I'm forcing my feelings on you myself. So I want that until we become friends like before, we keep some distance. Then Hidaka says, I also like you a lot. But still, I want us both to stay away because I'm not a human, and I think there can be a lot of problems being with me. Then Mari also says, maybe you're right, we can never be together, but still, do I not deserve to love you? So forgive me, I won't give up. Then Hidaka says, no matter how much we try, no one will accept our relationship. Then Mari says, if that's the case, then I'll stay physically away from you because I like you with all my heart. Then Hidaka says, really, you're quite amazing, meaning despite so many difficulties, you're trying to make it easy. It won't be that easy for me, and this is the first time for such feelings, and I want to feel this feeling properly. So I also want to continue this love. Then he says, come on, now we should go back. Then Mari says, can you hug me once again? Then Hidaka holds her and starts kissing her. Then Yuki also comes and sees both of them. His heart kind of breaks. Then Yuki gets quite angry at both and says, where did you both go after all? Meaning he behaves like he didn't see anything. Then Mari and Hidaka start making excuses a bit. Hidaka gives him a juice bottle, from which Yuki's anger calms a bit. Then Mari starts thinking that she doesn't want to tell Yuki about Hidaka yet, and I think no one saw us both there. Then she says bye to both and starts leaving. While going home, Mari thinks about that kiss and says, do we really like each other? Anyway, when he kissed, there were small hairs on his face that touched my lips, and they were really very soft. Then she starts running shyly. Then we see Hidaka and Yuki going home. Yuki says, I think something is going on between you both. Are you both dating? Then Hidaka says, no, we're not dating. Then he asks, did you see us there? Yuki says, yes, I saw you both talking and quite close. Then Hidaka thinks in mind, he saw us close, meaning perhaps he didn't see kissing. Then he says, no, we're not dating. We were just sharing our feelings. Then Hidaka says, it's quite difficult for me to come into a relationship yet. Then Yuki says, anyway, you're a beast. So if you both are together, perhaps I won't be able to support you both. And anyway, when I think that you both were perhaps kissing at that time, it all seems nonsense to me. Then Hidaka says, I already knew this. Actually, he already knew by smelling Yuki and from body temperature and sent what the other is thinking. Then Hidaka thinks, anyway, if Yuki and Mari are together, they'll look quite good, so perhaps I should step back. Then Yuki says, I can never tell my feelings to Mari, and anyway, I said we'll all enjoy school life together, so I don't want to come between you both because of my feelings. Then Hidaka says, but you like her, right? Yuki says, definitely I like her. But I care for you both more than that. Hearing this, Hidaka gives him a strong punch and says, don't suppress your feelings because of me. If you really like her, go tell her. I won't come between you both, and if you don't do this, we won't be able to stay together ahead because I'll know you're killing your feelings. Then Yuki says, that means now we both have become rivals. Then both go to their homes. Reaching home, Hidaka sees his mom waiting for him. Then he goes to bathe and thinks, I don't know how my mom and dad's first date was. I can't ask directly. Then his childhood scene is shown, where everyone is saying bad things about his mom. But his mom bears everything for Hidaka and says, for me, you people are enough. Thinking all this, Hidaka says, they used to support each other, and here I am who can't even control my feelings and couldn't tell my feelings to Yuki either. He was thinking this when Mari's message comes. He reads the message but doesn't reply. Hidaka thinks he will control his feelings. The next day, Mari comes to school very early and sees that Hidaka has already come before her. She is angry in her mind because Hidaka didn't reply. Then Mari sits in her seat. She is quite nervous. Then Hidaka asks her, did something happen to you? From which Mari gets very nervous and thinks she will control herself a bit. Then Hidaka holds her hand and says, you don't need to suppress your feelings. Then Mari says, but if this happens, you'll become out of control again. Then Hidaka says, no problem, I'll try to control myself, and I know it's quite difficult for a beast to love like this. But if I start liking you, perhaps I won't be able to stop myself. So I'll try my best that we both advance our relationship slowly. In the next scene, we see all students decorating for the sports festival. All girls are decorating, including Mari, but her attention is only on Hidaka. Then her friend starts teasing her a bit. Then Yuki comes there and asks, do we need a bit of help in decoration? Then Mari gets ready to help him. While talking too, Mari is looking at Hidaka, who is helping everyone. Then her friend catches Mari and takes her away and then asks, why were you calling Yuki by first name after all? Let me tell you that in Japan, calling by first name means the boy likes the girl. Then her friend asks, are you both dating? Then Mari refuses them, from which her friend says, then we thought your eyes are on Hidaka. Then how did Yuki come in between? Then Mari thinks seeing Hidaka decorating a jacket. Actually, we have started liking each other a bit now. But still, we're just friends, not lovers, so I can't tell all this to these people yet because I'm scared that our incomplete relationship might break before forming. So she doesn't tell them anything. Then her friend says, no problem, your happiness is enough for us. Then we see a boy telling Yuki, if you both are participating in the three-legged race, take out one slip. Actually, there are girls' names in it who will participate with them in the race. Then Yuki takes out a slip with Mari's name. Seeing Mari coming, Yuki hides the slip. Then we see some boys. They are saying bad things about Hidaka. One of them says, why don't we add that beast to our team? Our winning chances will increase too. Then Yanagi says, no, I don't even want to see that beast. Then his friend gets angry and leaves from there. In the next scene, we see Mari going home with Hidaka. She thinks, whenever we both are alone, my feelings increase even more. Then Hidaka comes in front of her and says, are you feeling hot? Then Mari says, no, nothing like that, I'm just a bit nervous. Hidaka smiles a bit hearing this. While going ahead, Hidaka starts asking her about the games in the festival. Mari also shyly starts telling everything. Then she asks, do you people also celebrate festivals? Then we learn that he's going to enjoy the festival for the first time. Then Mari says, I'll cheer you a lot in the festival. Then Hidaka starts giving her something, which is a handkerchief because earlier Mari had bandaged his injury with her handkerchief. Mari gets very happy seeing this and thanks him. Hidaka was about to put hand on her head seeing Mari's cute smile when some people come there, so he stops. Then Mari suddenly holds his tail and says, "Come on, let's practice for the festival." Then both start running together. Then the festival day also comes. Everyone is quite excited. Hidaka and others get ready for the race. Mari and her friend also get quite excited watching them. Then Yanagi says to Hidaka, "I'll expect from you that you participate like a normal human, not in beast form." Then Hidaka says, "I'm happy that you've held on till now, so it'll be fun competing with you." Mari and Yuki are watching all of them. They cheer Hidaka. Then the race starts, and we see Hidaka disappears in the blink of an eye. Everyone gets surprised seeing this. Hidaka runs so fast that he wins the race. Then Mari gives him a towel and says, "Hidaka, you did amazing today, and perhaps this will shut the mouths of others who were saying bad things about you. So keep planting flags like this ahead too." Then she also starts going for her race. Hidaka wishes her best of luck. We see some people saying wrong things about Mari and Hidaka. Then Mari comes to Yuki, and both get ready for the race. Yuki sees Mari, who is just thinking about Hidaka. Then Yuki turns her toward him and says, "You should focus a bit on the game. Anyway, I'm quite excited for this race. So please think about me just for now, it would be good." Then their race also starts. His friend gets quite happy watching them. We see both come in first place. Mari is still thinking about what Yuki said to her. Then she thinks, he was talking about the race only. That's why perhaps I got the misunderstanding. I was thinking perhaps he feels I have some feelings for him. Then we see everyone surprised seeing Hidaka's pair because Hidaka was quite tall and his partner was quite short. She was quite nervous thinking, what if he gets angry at me? But then Hidaka says, "Run according to yourself, I'll just support you." Then the race starts. Both are doing quite well. The girl also looks a bit relaxed now. Mari is watching both running. Then after the race ends, we see they came in fourth place. Hidaka says to her, "You did quite well." Hearing this, the girl blushes a lot and thinks, he's really a quite good beast person. Then some time break happens. Then we see Mari going toward Hidaka. Then suddenly she collides with a boy. Those people say this is that beast's girlfriend, right? They start teasing Mari. Then Yanagi says, "Are you both going to confess to each other in the festival? Really, how crazy you people are." Then they leave from there. Then Mari comes to the classroom and is thinking about all that. Then Hidaka also comes there. He says, "What are you doing here?" Then Mari says, "I came here to get a towel." Then Hidaka says, "There was a lot of noise there, so I came here." Then Mari asks him, "How did you like this festival?" He says, "I had a lot of fun. It was quite fun with everyone. Anyway, you tell, how did you like it?" Then Mari says, "To be honest, I'm quite jealous. I'm happy that you're mixing with everyone, but it would have been good if I was with you in that race." Then suddenly Hidaka hugs her and says, "I also wanted that we run the race together." Then Mari says, "That means we both were feeling the same." Then Hidaka says, "I can still smell another guy on you, and I don't want this smell to come on you." He says this because Mari ran the race with Yuki. Then he comes even closer to Mari. Mari thinks, what if someone comes inside? I should stop him, but she can't stop. Then suddenly some noise comes from outside. They see it's starting to rain outside. Then Hidaka says, "Everyone is going inside the tent now." Then he starts apologizing to Mari for hugging suddenly. Then both come out. Her friend says, "Good, you both came. We've been waiting for you people for long." She says Yanagi got injured in his leg, so we're thinking what to do now because he was our anchor. Then Mari also thinks, just a while ago he was completely fine. How did he suddenly get injured? And he looks quite different now too. Then some people start asking Yuki if he wants to become the anchor. Then Yuki refuses them. Then their teacher starts calling them. Everyone asks for a bit more time. Then a girl Tori who ran the race with Hidaka earlier says, "Hidaka can do this." Then everyone starts thinking a bit. Then Yuki asks Hidaka, "Can you do this?" Then Hidaka agrees to this. Everyone also gets quite happy. Then Mari's eyes fall on Yanagi. She goes to him and asks, "When did you get this injury after all?" Then he says, "Actually, after we met, those two boys beat me." Mari doesn't trust this at all. Then he says, "No need to worry about me. You go focus on the race." Then Mari says while leaving, "Don't hide your pain alone. You can tell us all and you can watch me running now." Then we see some people getting quite angry at Hidaka joining the team. They say, "This is cheating. How will we beat this beast?" Then Yuki says teacher has given permission for this, so you worry about yourself. Then everyone starts preparing for the race. Then Hidaka says, "Are you all sure about taking me in your team?" Then Yuki says, "Don't worry, the whole class said yes for this. They all trust you, you just need to focus on the race now." Then the race starts. Poor white team people cheer their team a lot and say bad things about red team because there was a beast in their team. Then Mari thinks these people are speaking so fast. Surely Hidaka can hear everything. Then Mari's turn to run comes. Her classmates cheer her. Then she thinks while running, now we're just dependent on Hidaka. Then Hidaka's turn to run comes, and then brother Hidaka runs so fast that the white team people's eyes remain wide open, and finally they win the race. Everyone gets quite happy. Then evening comes. Mari is searching for Hidaka somewhere. Then she sees Yuki and Hidaka celebrating their victory, meaning they are throwing water on each other. Mari also comes near them seeing this and smiles a lot. Then all three gather in one place. Both are quite wet, so Mari goes to get a room key for them. Then Yuki starts asking Hidaka how he liked today's day. Hidaka says something. Before that, a message comes on Yuki's phone. He sees his little brother message to make dinner. Then he says sorry to Hidaka and starts running from there and says, "My both little brothers are waiting for me, so now I'm going." Then Hidaka says to him, "Although some people said a lot of bad things to me, but besides that, I had a lot of fun today." Hearing this, Yuki also gets quite happy. While going ahead, Yuki starts thinking, "Anyway, Hida, besides you, some people disappointed me a lot too." Then he meets Mari who brought the key. She says, "Yuki, are you going home?" Then Yuki says, "Yes, I have some work at home, so you and Hidaka enjoy." Meanwhile, Mari starts thinking, "That means me and Hidaka are alone now." She says, "I'll try." Then Yuki thinks, "I'm also disappointed because the one Mari wants to see is you, not me." Then he comes a bit close to Mari, after which silence falls there for some time. Mari also thinks, what does he want to do after all? Then Yuki touches Mari's hair and says, "There's dirt in your hair." Mari says, "No, that can't be." Then he comes a bit closer and says, "Mari, I'll always keep an eye on you." Then Yanagi comes there and says, "Are you both together?" Then Yuki says, "No, nothing like that. Why did you think that?" Then he says, "Good, so you're not dating." Then Yuki says bye to Mari and leaves from there. While going home, Yuki thinks, "Today I did a bit too much. We three have to just enjoy school life, so I should control a bit. But I want Mari to think about me once too, and I want to help Hidaka too so he can adjust in school. I know I'm being a bit greedy, but really, I don't know what I actually want." Then we see Yanagi. He says to Mari, "Are you both really not dating? Anyway, you both were quite close." Then Mari refuses him. Then he says, "That means a boy, a girl, and a beast. If the boy and girl are together, it's fine. This seems logical to me." Then Mari says, "Beast people and humans can also love." On which Yanagi says, "Have you seen that wall that's been there for centuries? That means no matter how close we get to these beasts, that wall will always be there, meaning we can't even see them easily. So love is far away, so you should limit it to friendship only." Then Mari replies, "No, not at all like that. If we want, we can go much further." Then Hidaka comes there. He says, "You took quite long, so I came to see." Then Mari starts apologizing to him. Then both start leaving from there. Then Mari starts drying Hidaka's hair and thinks, "I didn't reply to him at that time because I also think about that wall, and anyway, people around us will understand our relationship wrongly." Then Hidaka asks her, "Mari, what was he talking to you about because you've been looking a bit sad since then?" Then Mari asks him about the wall. He tells her, "This wall is just to keep us people a bit separate from humans. Anyway, you can also come to our village." Then Mari says, "I was feeling we won't be able to stay together." Then Hidaka says, "Don't worry, I'll arrange for us both to stay." Then both start kissing each other. Mari starts thinking, that means there's no wall between us now. Then Mari says to him, "Hidaka, I want you to put your smell on me." Then Hidaka hugs her and says, "No, I can't do that because I still can't control your smell. I can become out of control." Then Mari says, "Then I think we should continue what we were trying at Yuki's house, meaning we can try touching each other." Then Hidaka says to her, "Good, so Mari, will you let me touch you? In my room too?" Then Mari also agrees to this, meaning now they're thinking to advance their relationship one step in summer vacation. Then finally vacation also starts. Yuki is quite excited for vacation. Mari also says to hang out together. Then they hear some noise. Then they come out and see a beast standing there who is actually an ad person whose name is Kasara. She hugs Hidaka as soon as she sees him and says, "Come on, let's go home together." And here the episode ends. What do you think will happen next? And should I continue this series or not?